Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I'd like to apologize for those of you who would like to see a person looking groomed before they get on camera. But this morning I was lying asleep and I was awakened by a statement that I heard John Kelly, somebody they used to say was a general. He's no general right now. He's just a slumlord, a hateful slumlord, stating that if the doctors and those other people, what he called all kind of vicious names, I don't even want to repeat what he said. You know what he said. But the thing that gets me the most is how the President of the United States stood up there and said, let's shut her down. Then he puts the blame on the Democrats for not applauding when he speaks. He want to put it on the Democrats for things that he wants to do that he has been kind of handcuffed from doing because he's so full of hate. And now he wants to force them to do it. And he's calling the let's shut them down, let's shut them down. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, ladies and gentlemen, I declare before Almighty God, I don't think there's a person on the face of the earth that cares more about human beings than I do. But when I hear a mob stand before you in the name of the President of the United States, what I say was a mob, and threaten the people of the United States that if he couldn't have his way, he was going to do whatever he could to hurt you. I say to you, every citizen in the United States of America, shut her down. Shut the United States of America down. If a mother, if a business owner down the street, the mob came by and said, you got to pay me, and they say, I'm not going to pay you, it's wrong. And then somebody destroys the building, tears the house down, and then say, you're going to pay me, so that the next person down the street will know, if you don't pay me, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to make sure that I cause you all kind of pain and suffering. That is no different than what the President of the United States and has all of his people, whether they're in Congress, whether they're in the House of Representatives or United States Senate, or whether they're in the White House, every last one of them that tells you that they want to shut this country down because of anything. I don't care how they fix it up. They are part of the mob. And I say to you, the American people, the free-hearted, loving American people who wants to see America progress, I say to you right now, with being held hostage like this, I say shut America down. Don't let anybody, let everybody starve, and cut that payment off of those congressmen and the president who's getting paid in between. Shut this baby down. Because if we go and be held hostage and do what they say do, then we are just like those weak parents, those weak store owners, those people that were abused and beat up by the mob because they wouldn't pay. We become just like they are. If we allow Donald Trump and his cronies to put this hostage thing over us, then we're just like the people in Germany who submitted themselves to watch millions and millions of people be slaughtered just because the mob was in control. I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, if you got any kind of backbone, forget the president, forget all them cronies. And if you can't override him and do the right thing, and it appears as though he has so much hate in this country, so much white supremacy ideals in this country that the country is really split, then I say shut her down and let God come to the rescue. Maybe it is time that we be conquered by another nation. If we are so doggone stupid and ignorant that we haven't learned anything about compassion, then let us go to hell, all of us. Shut her down, Mr. President, Mr. Mob Boss, all you haters out there, shut her down. And I say to you once again, America, stand up with some backbone. Let her be shut down. And what the president will be president of, or shut down. That's all.